China to provide $2 billion assistance to Bangladesh in 4 packages, says Prime Minister at a presser at Ganubhabon. Quota protesters submit memorandum to President, announces tougher movement. Home Minister says protesters being misguided. Former U.S. President Donald Trump shot at an electoral campaign, still recovering. FBI identifies the shooter. Good evening. Welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Sarah Mehzabin. Those were the headlines. Now the details. China will provide $2 billion assistance to Bangladesh in 4 packages. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said this at a press conference at Ganubhabon. She said this at a press conference on recent China visit at Ganubhabon on Sunday. She said the government has nothing to do with regard to quota system, as this is now under consideration of court. Quota protesters demanded reform of quota system after enacting law in the parliament. They made the demands at a press conference following submitting a memorandum to the president. They also demanded withdrawal of the case filed with Shahbag police station. They said the program will be announced following observation for next 24 hours. Earlier, the protesters started a road march from Dhaka University Library and paraded through Shahbag and Matru Bhavan. Quota reform activists conducted road marches nationwide, submitting memorandums to deputy commissioners. The protest began at Rajshahi University at 11 a.m., moving to the DC office. Students from various institutions, including Chittagong University, gathered at Sholo Shahu railway station, then proceeded to the deputy commissioner's office. Similar marches were brought out in Rangpur and Borishal, where students also submitted memorandums. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir claimed that the BNP is attempting to politicize the non-political quota movement. In a press release signed by Office Secretary Biplab Borua, the General Secretary urged students and citizens to be vigilant against the BNP's conspiracies. He stated that BNP and its ally have been trying to turn the movement into anti-government one and have been instigating in through speeches and statements since its inception. Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan Kamal stated that vested interests are instigating the anti-quota movement. He made the remarks at an event for the International Day Against Drug Abuse at the National Art Gallery in Segun Bagicha. Regarding the case against quota protesters at Shahbag, the minister said it would be dismissed if the allegations proved untrue. The Indigenous Quota Protection Council demanded the reinstatement of the 5% quota for ethnic groups in first and second class government jobs. Leaders made this demand at Dhaka University's Modhur canteen. In a written statement, convener Alik Mri stated that without the quota system, inequality will increase, pushing backward minority ethnic groups further behind. Teachers and employees of public universities across the country continued work abstention on 3-point demands, including cancelling Universal Pension Scheme Protoi. This was informed at a press release issued following meeting with delegation of ruling Awami League. The release said no decision has been taken to withdraw the ongoing movement of Bangladesh University Teachers Association Federation on the 3-point demands. The program is going on without any change. We'll be back after a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You are watching News 24 English Bulletin. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina urged traders to seek markets in Asia, Africa and the Middle East beyond Europe and America. At the National Export Trophy 2021-22 ceremony, she stressed economic diplomacy to boost exports. The government aimed to raise export earnings to $100 billion by 2030, honoring 77 top exporters with trophies. Foreign Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmud condemned the attack on former U.S. President Donald Trump during an election campaign. He made the remarks while briefing about his participation in the second BIMSTEC Foreign Ministers Retreat Conference in New Delhi on Sunday afternoon. Announcing Bangladesh's upcoming chairmanship of BIMSTEC, the minister mentioned discussions at the retreat on medicine, climate change, energy security and importing electricity from Nepal and Bhutan. He noted that the issue of a quota for importing perishable goods for Bangladesh was also discussed with the Indian foreign minister. Expressing concern over the attack on Trump, the minister highlighted that there should be no violence in politics. Despite improvements in flood situations across various regions, numerous individuals remain stranded in flood waters. Homes and schools continue to be submerged, causing significant hardship. In Jamalpur, all the water levels have receded in rivers like Jamuna and Brahmaputra. Around 2 lakh people in 40 unions remain marooned. In Tangal's Kalihati Upazila, 15 villages faced inundation due to a dam breach. In Kurigram's Hatia Union, approximately 5,000 people are stranded without adequate relief, with complaints of flood shortages in Gaibandha. Donald Trump was shot in the ear in an attempted assassination during a campaign rally on Saturday, an attack that will likely reshape this year's U.S. presidential race while raising sharp questions about security provided to the Republican candidate. The Trump campaign later said he was doing well and appeared to have suffered no major injury besides a wound on his upper right ear. Early on Sunday, the FBI identified 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, as the subject involved in what it termed an attempted assassination. He was a registered Republican, according to state voter records. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.